Hey everyone, welcome to Jero's Knows Film. Today we bring to you the movie review about The Revenant. The Revenant is inspired by true events. The main character, Hugh Glass, is out for revenge, and oh boy, does he try very hard to get it. Other than plot points that have been revealed in trailers, I'm going to try and keep this as spoiler free as possible. The film takes place in 1823, where Hugh Glass, played by Leonardo DiCaprio, sustains injuries from a brutal bear attack. His hunting team leaves him for dead, and that's when Glass needs to utilize his skill and find his way back home. Fueled by vengeance, Glass treks through the wintry terrain to track down John Fitzgerald, who's played by Tom Hardy, who is the former confidant that betrayed and abandoned him. And so the story goes. First off, let me start by saying that The Revenant is absolutely beautiful. You can tell all the work that went into making every single scene. The entire movie was shot using only natural light, and as difficult as this must have been, it's definitely worth it. The Oscars are coming up, and this may be the third year that Emmanuel Lubezki wins an Oscar for cinematography. Like nothing before it, this movie made me feel like I was there. It wasn't just a movie, it was an experience. There were scenes where I was lost in the landscape, lost in the action, lost in everything that was going on. I didn't even realize I was in a movie theater half the time. I felt like I was there with the characters. This is definitely one of my favorite movies of the year. Probably one of my favorite movies of all time. I'm not gonna lie. And not just because of the story, not because of the script, but because of how it made me feel. There were moments where I was on the edge of my seat, where I was biting my nails. My heart was thumping. I could feel it in my chest. This movie just brought out these emotions that I wish every movie could live up to. Not many movies do that these days. A lot of movies just get on with the story and that's it. But there's these rare gems that you find, like The Revenant, that there's something else. It's not a regular movie. You can tell a lot of love, a lot of work, a lot of imagination, a lot of just everything going right and everything going wrong at the same time went into it. Alejandro González Iñárritu directed this movie, and just like Birdman last year, this movie blew me away. And I think that Emmanuel Lubezki and Alejandro González Iñárritu should team up for more movies in the future, because what they do isn't just a film, it's a completely different work of art. Leonardo DiCaprio kills this role. Now, he doesn't talk much in the movie, and most of the time when he does it in the native language of the indigenous people that live there. And this movie is a prime example of how sometimes actions are better than words. Besides, he doesn't really need to speak. His face says everything we need to know. Let's hope that he finally gets that Oscar this year. And Tom Hardy. He played another outstanding role. Tom Hardy is one of my favorite actors, and this film made me hate the guy. Not personally, but in the movie. And that's definitely a difficult task to achieve. Even the side characters did a great job. When you had to care for them, you cared for them. When you had to feel their stress, you had to feel their emotions, you felt them all right. I have to say that you should definitely go see this movie. If you're weak-hearted or you get grossed out easily, this might not be the movie for you, but it's still worth a shot. There was a couple that was sitting behind me in the movie theater that actually left about 2/3 of the way in, and they just didn't come back. I guess they couldn't take it. But that goes to show how immersive this movie actually is. So I've decided to give this movie a 9.5 out of 10. A well-deserved 9.5 out of 10. Make sure to go check it out before it leaves theaters. It's the kind of movie that you need to see in the theater to get the full experience. I don't think you'll get the same experience from it when you're sitting at home in front of the TV. So tell us what you thought in the comments. And if you like this video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Check out some of our other videos. Maybe you'd be interested in 5 facts you need to know about The Revenant, or 5 facts you need to know about the Oscars. Have a good one.